Hi guys, hello, it's me, Drew, and I have brown hair. If you do not follow me on Instagram, which you probably should, definitely follow me. It's at Imdrewscott. I debuted my brown hair on there, which is not anything crazy new. Pretty old, actually. I've always had brown hair my whole life, but for the past 8 months, I've had platinum blonde hair, which was damaging, awful. It literally fried the S out of my hair. Like, it was crazy. My hair was like crisping off daily, so I just decided I'm gonna go back to brown for a little bit, so I dyed it back brown, and I'm going to stick to this and then let it grow out. This is actually pretty close to my natural color, which I'm very excited about, and my hairstylist is Dustin Baker, in case you are curious and you want to go to him. He's in the LA area. But let's just jump into today's video, and I'm so excited because today's video is one that I actually got the idea from by Jenn Im. I'm in love with Jenn Im. Like, she's an amazing, iconic human, like, and she's so pretty. I just absolutely love her. And she did a video where she actually styled her old clothing, and I loved that concept. So basically what I did was went back onto my channel, went to the oldest videos all the way down, and found 5 different pieces of clothing that I still have in my wardrobe that I styled in really old lookbooks. I'm gonna share with you guys ways that I styled these pieces all the way back in 2014, and then I'm gonna show you guys how I styled them today. I've had my channel for so long, and honestly guys, like, some of these videos, I just can't even believe people subscribe to me based off of these videos. But I realized, like, at the time, these videos were great and they were amazing, but like, looking at videos now that you created like 6 years ago, you're like, why? Let's just jump into the video. The sun is going down, so I hope the lighting's gonna be okay. But the first piece is my oldest coat, like, long jacket. And this long jacket is from Forever 21. This was when I was struggling in school, guys. Like, I had no money at all. When you have no money, you have to go and find things. And I got this on Black Friday. I clearly remember it was like $20. It's a long coat. I loved the long coat trend at the time, and I've kept it ever since because this is actually probably one of my most, like, memorable pieces. I used to wear this all the time, especially when I really got into, like, fashion and clothing and such, and wanting to dress a little bit more out of the box. And the way that I styled it back then is definitely a way I would style it now. Like, I think this is probably one of the looks that's the most, like, up to date I would wear it currently like this. And I styled it with a light gray sweatshirt, and the sweatshirt was actually cashmere. I remember a brand sent it to me. I was obsessed with it, but I wore it so many times it just wasn't even wearable anymore. And then a pair of black jeans and a simple pair of black boots. So overall, this look was pretty simple. There wasn't much stylized elements to it or much, like, added detail. It's very monochromatic, which is a way I used to dress a lot. And this outfit is all the way back from September 21st, 2015. Like, that is so long ago, you guys. And today I wanted to style it a little bit more how I tend to style longer coats in general. So I paired it over the top of a pair of, like, utility black pants. I kind of wanted to recreate the look a little bit, but then make it a little bit more modernized. So I added the gray t-shirt, which is a simple element underneath, a black pair of pants, but then to edge it up, I added an oversized Balenciaga sneaker. These are the track sneakers, paired with the same pair of matching socks. And then just to encompass and really, like, encase the whole look, I added on a crossbody bag, which I love doing over the top of large jackets because sometimes large jackets can just look very bulky and, like, oversized on you. So if you just cover it with, like, a pretty tight crossbody, I feel like it kind of cinches in your entire body and it cinches in the whole look, which I love. Moving into the second piece, this item was probably, I think this was maybe my second designer purchase ever, and I remember seeing somebody on Instagram at the time, I think it was Pelayo Diaz, Prince Pelayo. He had this sweater, and I was like, I want that sweater so badly. I actually lived right by the Eastern Columbia building in downtown. There's an Acne Studio store underneath it, so this is actually the branded sweatshirt for that store, and this was like $200, and at the time, like, I saved up my money, and I just went and bought it. I think it was on my birthday that I bought this, and this piece was all the way back from May 2015, and at the time, I styled this look very monochromatic. I actually love the way that I styled it. I think it was a really, really good job. I probably would definitely tweak it a little bit because I don't wear trousers really that much how I did back then. They were from Zara, and I just remember always sitting in, like, dirt and getting them so dirty, so after a while I did have to throw them away, but they coordinated really nicely with the actual, like, Acne Studio sweater. During this period, I was going to work and school, so I had one pair of shoes I would wear, like, die hard, and they were the Cole Haan sneakers. I don't really remember what they were called, but it was literally a mixture between an athletic shoe and a dress shoe wingtip. Like, everything about that shoe I was obsessed with. And how I decided to style the sweatshirt today was a way that I saw on Pinterest recently that I really wanted to try, and whoever styled this outfit, it was overlaid with a sweatshirt underneath. So it was like a hoodie sweatshirt underneath just a crew neck sweatshirt, and I loved the way that that looked. I thought it added a very cozy, warm, and, like, thicker element to the top section. So great for if you're in a colder climate. And then I paired it with a pair of just oversized like dad jeans from Zara and a pair of Vêtements boots just to sort of edge up the entire look. I love adding small bits of edgy elements to all of my outfits, so that's definitely what I wanted to incorporate in this one. So I think next we should move into a pair of shoes, and this pair of boots was a pair that I still wear, but I typically only wear these around Coachella time because I do have my Vêtements ones that are similar to this, but I just like them a little bit more. These are like my concert or my going out like hiking or anything like related to getting dirty. These are the boots that I wear. Coachella avidly, I wore these for the past 4 years, and I debuted them on my channel in August of 2014, which is so long ago. And the way that I styled these boots back then was with a pair of acid wash jeans from Hot Topic. Yes, I know. But I loved them at the time. And then I also wore it with like a white Henley t-shirt that buttoned down from H&M. And then an Urban Outfitters oversized denim jacket that was acid washed on the top. And then it had like a silver banding of metallic in the center. I thought it was so cool, but like everyone didn't like it. No one understood it, but I liked it so much. I thought it was so unique and fun. So that's how I styled it back then. But today I decided to style it a way that I recently did. And that is with a pair of oversized carpenter jeans. And I really wanted to play up the carpenter vibe of this outfit, so I put on a work shirt, which is from the thrift store. It's like a utility shirt I found. It has a big like initial patch on the chest area here, and I love this shirt. I just think it's really, really cool and fun. So then over the top of it, I actually wore this jacket here, which is from my friend Laura's boutique. Her website is laurasboutique.com. I'll link all the pieces in the description box below, but I love this jacket. It's really nice, and it has a cropped element to it, so I really wanted to add that just to sort of offset the proportion of the pant. And then I just wore a pair of socks and kind of threw it all together with a nice pair of silver sunglasses to edge up the look, of course. I really like it. I actually want to restyle it and wear it out one day because I just styled it for the video, of course. Yeah, I'm going to wear it out pretty soon. You're probably going to see it on my Instagram shortly. My camera is dying, so I'm going to try to get through these a little bit quicker, but the next piece is a tan sweater, and this is going to be a little bit hard to show, and it looks quite a bit different from how it used to. And this tan sweater was actually one that was a full crew neck. It just had a normal neckline on it, but if you've been following my channel and watching any of my DIYs, I did DIY this into a more Raf Simons inspired V-neck oversized sweater. But back in May of 2015, I styled it very simply, and you can see the shape of it here a lot better. This is the original shape. This sweater is from Forever 21, and I paired it with a Topman bomber jacket and then a black pair of jeans, and actually the same pair of black boots I used in the last look. Those are like my die-hard boots back then. I loved them so much, and that's the outfit. It was pretty simple, so that is how I styled them back then. But today, I would style this sweater a little bit differently. The styling of the sweater is definitely an ode to Raf Simons. I love his oversized V-neck sweaters, but they're like $2,000, which I don't ever want to pay that for a sweater ever. So I recreated my own simply with a DIY project on my channel, and I layered it on top of a graphic hoodie, which I think adds a nice element because you get that like V-neck openness, and then you get that graphic from the hoodie, of course. And the pants are a satin pant with like these really nice metal details down the legs, and these are from Helliot Emile. And the shoes are just a simple pair of Converse that are the Comme des Garçons collaboration Converse. I really wanted to create a more fashion forward look, and that is exactly what I think I encompassed with this sweatshirt. I think the stitching details I added in the V-neck really add a nice touch to the sweater and make it a bit more interesting than what it was before. And it just maximizes your wardrobe. If you have old pieces you aren't wearing, you might as well try things out with them or donate them, whatever you want to do. Sorry if the angle or lighting or anything changed, guys. My vlogging camera just died, so I switched to a new vlogging camera or a different one that I have. And this last look encompasses a shirt that, again, is a project that I actually DIY'd. And this was a JCPenney just denim shirt, and this is what I turned it into. So originally, it was just like your simple denim shirt. It had a collar on it, of course, and then it also had the full pocket. It had none of the distressed edges, which I added myself. And I just did this one night with my friend Caitlin. We were like DIYing our clothing. And back in December of 2014, I styled this look with a pair of biker joggers, which if you don't know what biker joggers are, just witness on the screen what you are seeing right now. It's a pair of jogger pants that were pretty tight, and they had like these biker details on them, so lots of zippers, lots of cross stitching, and just like things like that to add a lot of interest to them. And I was obsessed with these pants, so I paired that with this, and I wore it with a gross pair of Doc Martens. Like, these Doc Martens were not the best. I remember buying them and wearing them, and I was like, what is this? It was like a Chelsea boot, but it was almost like a Chelsea boot slash rain boot because they were so large. Pretty simple, just 3 pieces. But today I decided to style this outfit a little bit differently. I really wanted to create a Canadian tuxedo vibe with this denim shirt, and that's exactly what I accomplished with a pair of coordinating jeans. Well, they have a zipper that goes from the front to the back, which is crazy, but I think it adds so much visual interest, and I just tucked the shirt into that, paired it with a pair of Alexander McQueen oversized sneakers, which I think really adds that like chunky element to the look and gives it almost like a toned down vibe, because sometimes denim on denim can be very in your face. I think that the distressed elements on the shirt really add like a lot of visual interest, along with the pants of course, and then the shoes just finish off the entire look. So that is my last look, featuring the last piece of my old clothing. And guys, that is today's video. I hope that you really enjoyed. I thought it was such a fun one to create, and I hope that you guys also liked it as well. So definitely give it a thumbs up if you would like me to do more of these on my channel. I can definitely find more older outfits and older pieces of course and style them how I would currently. And don't forget to also subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every Thursday and Sunday, and you can also follow me on Instagram for your daily dose of Drew at Imdrewscott. I'll put it on the screen for you guys and also in the description box below. But I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. That is about all for today. I hope you guys loved it, and I will catch you next one. Bye guys.